I wanted to ask, is it the end of drip currently? What's going on with drip? Because
look out, no?
Yeah.
Not.
Remember last year we reported, because it was a new store, like they a new venture they had, the Kiddies Republic. It's shut down. It's going through a liquidation process.
You're kidding.
Yeah, like literally the store. Oh. So
Yeah.
What? Wait, what? I mean it. Like, are you serious?
yeah. So like, although in the statement when they were just writing about what's happening with the Kiddies Republic, they did say the drip footwear is not affected, but it just seems like a lot of people are losing hope.
And he fled the country as well, no?
Yeah.
Nah, man. He posted Nana on Facebook the other time. It was in Timbisa 2 days ago, saying, like, all right, let's play or whatever. Well, it looked like it was, because you can always say you can always manipulate your phone GPS.
But bro, what's going on? Can you break it down for me? Because I haven't been following.
I don't know, man. I heard the Kiddies Republic is
Okay, that I know, yes.
Yeah, filed. Oh, do they file for insolvency? But it's insolvent, and some people were complaining about not being paid. Are those drip employees or Kiddies Republic employees?
Kiddies, yeah.
Kiddies, right?
Kiddies
And then
Republic.
Obviously, it's been reported that there's something with the wife. The wife was claiming a part of a shareholding in drip and stuff, you know? But my concern is a lot of people think, okay, there's a tone of saying, yeah, we knew something was whatever, all these billboards and stuff. And it was said that the billboards were a partnership with Prime Media. They had given him the billboards.
Yeah.
He didn't necessarily pay for them and stuff.
Like a trade exchange.
Yeah, trade exchange. Thank you, which is very common in business, right? You give me whatever you offer service, I give you the services or products that I offer, and it's a trade exchange. No money changes hands particularly. And then there's people who think like he's broke or whatever. And at times, strategically, business people do file for either bankruptcy or insolvency, you know, to protect their assets so that they don't lose their assets and whatever. Remember with 50 Cent, in I think 2015, there was a lady who he had leaked the sex tape of, and then she went to court and won in court, and 50 Cent needed to pay a few millions for damages and obviously sharing her content without her consent. And then he filed for bankruptcy, you know, to protect himself from that. So he's also going through something with the wife, and my theory is it probably has something to do with that. And at times it's a smart move in business to actually file for these things, you know, in order to protect your assets. Or at times you stand to lose a lot more, and it's just better to say you're insolvent or you're bankrupt.
Once a beacon of hope in the South African sneaker market, Drip Footwear's meteoric rise from humble beginnings of Ivory Park Township to national acclaim was nothing short of astonishing. However, this tale of triumph has taken a dramatic turn as the company now faces a perilous financial crisis that threatens its very existence. This perplexing situation begs the question, how could a brand that seems so poised for success find itself on the brink of collapse? Was it a case of overexpansion? Or was it a misstep in strategy? Or were there deeper rooted issues at play? Well, if you're curious just as I am, join us as we delve deep into the complex story of Drip Footwear and explore the factors that led to its precipitous decline. Now, the formal trade of Drip Footwear as a commercial brand started in 2019. When quizzed about it, founder of Drip Footwear, Lekao, said his humble beginnings inspired him to go into the world of business. In his own words, Lekao said that his grandmother taught him how to sew. So for this one particular day at school, they were told to wear their private clothes. Unfortunately, he didn't have any shoes to wear. So instead of sulking like how many of us would, he thought outside the box and he took an old torn pair of sneakers and sewed it together using denim. And that's basically how he created his first pair of sneakers. He said he later made sneakers for teachers and schoolmates at Eqinisweni Secondary School in Ivory Park outside Tembisa. It took Lekao just about 6 weeks to sell the first 600 pairs of sneakers from the boot of his car. And guess what? Not having applied any robust marketing at that. Okay. During the interactions with customers, it became clear that there was a demand for a new South African sneaker brand. In December of the very same year, Legal managed to manufacture and within a few days sell 1,200 sneakers. In May 2021, Legal had already managed to open not just one, not two, but 11 stores in 11 reputable malls and sold over hundreds of thousands of his sneakers. This instant success led to Legal becoming concerned about having grown and still growing way too fast, way too soon. To be honest, he wasn't the only one worried about this. In fact, almost all business savvy people felt this way. However, this was the least of his worries, as bigger worries awaited him in the not so distant future. Just as the public was still admiring the rapid growth and success of Drip, the unthinkable happened. Yes, Drip started suffering financially, and it was out there for all to see. Legal's financial woes have basically played out in the public domain recently. More than that, the company's clothing shop under the Drip Group, Kiddies Republic, has recently closed down and is going through the process of liquidation. Apparently, Kiddies Republic was not financially viable. More than that, Drip has also lost about 3.6 million to the state for violating foreign exchange regulations. Furthermore, according to Sunday World, Wide Open Platform, headquartered in Johannesburg, has lodged the necessary documents in the Johannesburg High Court, requesting liquidation of Drip, citing its insolvency and incapacity to meet financial obligations. Now, furthermore, Wide Open Platform plans to pursue legal actions against Drip's owner and founder, Legal, for defaulting on the debt despite having signed a surety agreement on behalf of the company. More than the financial struggles the company is facing, there is still that small matter of ownership and how the company was actually founded. Now, as far as we knew as a country, Legal was the founder of Drip. That's it. It started and it ended there. But these days, it's a completely different story. According to recent revelations, there is an ongoing struggle over the rightful owner of the company. How this comes to be? Well, the ex-wife of the cow claims that she is the founder of the company.
And I've been silent on the business that I've started. When this business started, he was staying in my mom's house. When this business started, his mom was staying in my house that I'm using, my business property. I moved his mom from a shack. There's now a shack that apparently our sneaker started from. When the sneaker started, his mom was staying in my house. I had moved his mom into my house. You know, my brothers were there, my brothers and their friends. They were the ones who were packaging, the boxes.
Yeah.
When you make an order, I would come home, take orders, and there would be a list. We call it e-commerce,
Yeah.
Our brothers would have to say, okay, you want a size 5, a yellow one, we put in size 5, and then he goes and deliver. So now it seems like I'm a gold digger. This business started when I was not there. I'm coming for things that I'm running away from divorce, which is not the truth. The actual truth is he's delaying this entire process. The actual truth is he's not even paying a cent towards maintenance. The actual truth is I've started this business.
Whereas the cow has actually remained mum about the issue. No word, just complete silence, and that's it. To be honest, at the moment, the future of Drip seems to be very bleak. However, when quizzed about the matter, this is what the founder of Drip had to say.
I pick up on the terminology that not closing shop as a way to move forward. That turnaround strategy, what is it going to entail? Because you are talking about possibly branching bigger and out of where you started, basically.
Yeah, so the turnaround strategy for us, it means that we have to bring in new innovative products. We have to be able to look at stores and areas that we are actually making more money and focus a lot there. There's a new business that we just launched right now. It's called Sneaker Outlet. So Sneaker Outlet, it focuses more on the lower LSM, township malls, rural malls as well, and then we sell discounted products. So that's where we also want to turn around, because Drip is not a retail brand. It's actually a sneaker brand. But now we just branched into retail right now. And then this new business is going to help us in being able to sell the products that we can't sell at the Drip stores, but at discounted prices. So that is our strategy right now, actually going forward.
More than the obvious and expected optimism from the founder and owner of Drip Footwear, there is also a glimmer of hope in the form of Gauteng Finance and Economic Development MEC Lebogang Maye, who has requested a rehabilitative intervention from the governor of the Reserve Bank. In a letter to the bank, Miley reaffirmed his unwavering commitment to upholding the law and his respect for the bank's investigation process regarding the company being investigated for violating exchange control regulation. He believes the Gauteng government has an obligation to help businesses and the province in material and non-material ways. So all in all, hopefully all the efforts to resuscitate the brand succeed. I mean, the Gauteng Finance and Economic Development MEC has a point in saying that the government has an obligation to help businesses. After all, private sector does help alleviate the burden of unemployment in the country. In the past 5 years, we have witnessed the rapid rise of Trip Footwear. I mean, within a matter of 2 years, they were already a household name in the country. However, instead of continuing to rise even further, in recent history, they have been clearly stifled by their own financial woes. Their financial woes have led to the company having to close down one of their stores and being threatened with liquidation. Besides that, there is still the unfinished matter of the company's ownership. Who really owns it? Who is telling the truth? The cow or the ex-wife? Gauteng Finance and Economic Development MEC seems to be promising a lifeline for Trip. But as things stand, Trip's future is up in the air and there seems to be little chance of emerging out still. But that's just my take. I'd like to hear what you have to say. Hit me up on the comment sections. Tell me what you think. Let me hear what you have to say. Let's debate. Let's get the conversation going. Like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Otherwise, it's the Lowdown, the Breakdown series. Catch you on the next one.